What's up, nerds? Welcome to the Cool Nerd Show. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Ed Good.
Devin Burke.
And we are reviewing The Flash. The episode's called Rogue Time. And this week, last week, Barry went back in time.
Well, it depends on what time stream we're reviewing this.
Last episode, Barry went back in time. And in this episode, we see him back in time again from the beginning of last episode.
Yeah.
So,
I like how he was like finishing everybody's sentences in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like funny, haha funny, and then he started changing shit and it got real.
He really wrapped up the what we saw in last episode pretty quickly because he just captures Weather Wizard like right away.
But that's the thing. Wells was like, "Don't change
fuck shit up." Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Barry was like, "But in the past," and Wells was like, "I don't want to know." He's like, "But in the past," he's like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want to know."
So he goes back, he gets Weather Wizard, puts him
in his apartment. Weather Wizard just like taking a dump or something. Flash comes in.
Flash comes in, grabs him, just throws him in the cell. It's like, oh, there you go. And he's like, oh, this will never hold me. And then
they shut the big pipe.
And then he says, I will make a tidal wave that will encompass the whole city.
Yeah, that was like pointless. Like, why are you going to tell him your entire plan?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, captured, so, you know.
And what I found out is that the CW is releasing these, like, I don't know if they're like miniseries or like little comics about Cisco taking care of all of those people.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
good,
because I saw a picture on, I think it was like on Instagram. It was like, oh, how do they feed the mist? It's like with a taser and a gas mask or something like that. And it was like, watch Cisco feed the mist. So it's like, I guess people were like, where do they shit? Like,
yeah, where do they shit? They're in like a 10x10 cell.
And all the glasses, glass is mirrored, so they're just looking at themselves taking a shit. Like, I did this to myself in like the corner, like in their shit corner, and then they go to their sleep corner, but they're still really close to their shit corner.
They don't even give them beds. Like, that's like almost like
that's like Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah. The Star Labs prison is the
new Gitmo.
It's the new Gitmo.
President Obama's like, well, I accept it, and we'll throw him in there.
So, as we predicted last week,
President Obama showed up. It was great. No, I'm kidding.
Barry moves too fast with Iris.
Yeah.
He jumps the gun.
No pun intended.
Called it. Yeah, no pun intended. Moves too fast. Didn't even catch that. Good job, Ed.
Was that another pun? No. You didn't catch it?
Oh!
No, let's stop. People just turn this video off.
We just somehow got negative views.
You know what? Scott and I are just too quick.
Stop it.
All right, too much.
Stop. All of you.
So now we he jumps the gun on Iris. Yeah. Last week they kissed because they were about to die.
Well, the way they said it was like the emotion. Wells was like the emotion of the tidal wave or whatever, like jarred the feelings out of her.
The emotional tidal wave.
Yeah, it goes to show you guys.
Shut up!
It just goes to show you guys that it only takes a natural disaster if you're friend zoned to get out of the friend zone. Yep. So just hope for a villain. The tidal wave, you and the girl you spend a lot of money on who just fucks other people, and you want to fuck her. And then that's what's gonna help you.
Go to California. Plan a trip to California. Yeah. Maybe you'll have an earthquake.
Hire somebody to like mug you, and then be like, "Nay, mugger!" And then pop, and then she's like, "Oh my god!" And then she blows you in an alley. I think I watched a porn like that once.
Was it the Spider-Man porn? Because I'm pretty sure it was like that.
Probably.
Okay, that was a little too much information there, Dev.
So
Dev's like, "I know that one. Hold on, let me get it."
It's a Spider-Man.
Pulls it out of his backpack. All right. So what happened?
What
happened in this?
So he jumps the gun with Iris, and basically the episode before they kissed, but now that didn't happen. So now he invites her to sit in the coffee shop, and he's all giddy.
Oh man, he acts like such a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he's a total creep.
I think I have like telepathy or ESP or something like that.
Yeah, so
it reminds me a lot of I ruined a date real bad this past summer because I was like in the middle of like between girlfriends and just getting dumped, and I went on my first date and I was acting much like Barry.
Just desperate and just like
just like trying too hard and just like it was bad.
So he does that, and Iris just wants nothing to do with it, and rightfully so. And she was just like, "No, I have a boyfriend. Like you creep, weirdo. I told you this already." Yeah. So she goes. She tells Eddie. The next crime scene they're at, Eddie just comes up to her and just rocks him in the face for it. And he deserves it.
He should.
But
adultery's bad.
So basically, after this, at the end, how this pans out in the end is we get We get Caitlin.
Yeah. I'm always gonna call her Simmons because they look so
they
similar.
They do look very similar.
Yeah.
Killer.
But we get Caitlin, who basically is meeting with Iris and Eddie. And just tells them some BS story about
he's got like the best
he's got
BS.
post
lightning psychosis.
Yeah. That was some awesome BS.
Which makes him like blurt out like friendly vibes towards people or something like that.
I don't know if it goes to show how stupid the idea was or how dumb Iris and Eddie were. They were like, okay, they just took it as fact. Like they didn't Google it.
Eddie goes up and
they didn't Google it or anything. They're just like, man.
Well, she covered herself a little bit. She's like, we're only now learning a little bit about this.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Eddie gives him a hug.
That's why we're spending so much time at Star Labs. So good job, Caitlin. Good job.
What else? What else doesn't show? Cisco. The whole episode centered around Cisco and his overachieving brother.
Overachieving,
underachieving, seemingly overachieving.
But his parents just parent favorited.
Well, because he was a concert pianist.
Yeah.
Oh, I can play piano. I'm so much better than you.
Hey, if I played piano, I would think I was better than you guys too.
Well, whatever.
So compared to Cisco,
it's a classy.
I can play chopsticks.
Like use them.
I can play the Jaws theme.
I can play it too. Yeah. Row your boat, chopsticks, and Ode to Joy. There we go.
Okay, so the main villains. Oh, this is dragging on, and we haven't gotten anywhere yet.
Yeah.
So the main villains of the episode are Captain Cold and Heatwave again.
So they capture Cisco.
And Golden Glider.
And Golden Glider. So they capture Cisco through Golden Glider.
Which I like
as a hoochie
as a loose,
at the bar.
As a loose
woman.
Oh, hoochie! Oh, man! Okay, Grandpa. Watch out for those hoochies.
A loose woman's the same shit. No one calls them loose women anymore.
You want to go to a hoedown or hootenanny, sir?
Yeah. So said old, not fucking southern.
Old and southern are the same thing.
So they bring, so basically they capture Cisco and his brother, and they threaten to kill his brother unless they make weapons for them.
Make me weapons.
And tell them who the Flash is. So
well, that happens after that. They're like, make my sister a gun too, which doesn't make sense because Golden Glider relies on speed and like agility and shit. But then
she has gliders that make her like float in the air and like fly.
They're like, well, that doesn't make sense because Flash is fast. Give her another gun, and then he's just like, all right, give her something with gold. So she gets a gun. Sorry, I'm ranting. She gets a gun that shoots molten gold. Okay,
dumb.
First off, one propulsion system shoots molten gold that far, and they're thieves. If they have a gun that shoots molten gold, why rob anything? Just be like, oh man, we're out of money. Blurp. Let's go to the pawn shop and then sell the cup.
You're also talking about two villains that torched a like $1 billion painting.
Yeah, that's true. But then why? They just steal, I guess, for like the notoriety of it.
I don't know. No, my gripe with it is
you make gold out of thin air.
You can't make. You can't just make gold. Two, let's say that they just have like molten gold to put in the gun. Gold is fucking expensive
and heavy as shit.
And heavy as shit. Like gold is really fucking expensive. So nowhere there could be nowhere near that they could just afford to do this.
Like make an aluminum.
Science.
You can just drink a Sprite and then shoot it at somebody.
I'm open to the theory that it's like a gold resin or something, and that's what I'm gonna believe. Because like to say that it's gold is fucking stupid. So
and, what I don't get is why they deviated, because she's supposed to have the ice skates that generate ice essentially and make her glide on those. Like, why didn't they go with that to try and make her fast enough to catch the Flash kind of thing? Like that would
give her like rocket shoes.
Yeah,
if they use the ice skates, and then they just use gold to help her.
Like her, she does have
better than the gold gun.
In one incarnation, she's able to make jewels and use jeweled weapons and stuff. But this was just absurd.
It was stupid.
Another thing, they were like, Cisco, make our guns, and then Cisco made them, and he's like, I know my gun backwards and forwards, and you fucked with it.
Why not just make your own?
Make your own.
Yeah. Why don't they make their own?
I thought that's what they were gonna go with. He's like, oh, you thought I would not know that the firing pin was in there. First of all, it's a gun that shoots ice. You don't need a firing pin.
Well, you can't really talk about the mechanics of a weapon.
It doesn't matter.
Well, the flux capacitor.
I'm sorry, but just to go back a little bit, why do they steal Cisco's brother? In which, like, they obviously had to see which relatives he was at the party and know which one he hates the most. Why would they take the most hated person?
Well, no, I think that's
captive?
more along
Why
the lines
not like the mother or like like the grandmother or like the little
he
kids?
still loves his brother,
right?
Yeah, but why did they put that? I'm just saying,
no.
as a villain type of thing. Why would they take like the asshole? It's like, hey, we have your asshole friend hostage.
No. But see, where I can see the reality of that is like, think about it like, if they kidnap the parents, be like, don't give him anything. I've lived a long life. Yada yada yada. Like it was more like your brother is your brother. And don't get me wrong, I love my parents, but yeah,
frostbite on his hands.
It just worked out better that way.
Yeah. So then they then he threatens to kill him unless he tells him the Flash's true identity. By which he could have just said any name.
Yeah. I said
he had just been like John Smith. Like, oh, okay.
Bart Allen. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, I didn't mention it, but Cold and Heatwave, I thought they were just like phoning it in the first time they showed up. I think they're doing the campiness on purpose of their characters.
No shit.
Like, I thought it was just like bad writing or something like that. No, they're just like over the top, just like.
I know, but it's
that's
so
another thing with Heat. He was so underplayed in this. Like you barely
good. You can't take too much of him. I like Wentworth Miller's Captain Cold more and more now because like at the end when Barry's like you rogues and then he calls them the rogues, so he gives them the name and then he's just like the rogues, and then it's just like cute. It's just like. All right, I could take it. Now that he's doing it all the time, I'm more accepting.
You get used to him, I guess, but I don't know. It's just like so cheesy.
And he's always just like the way he pops into a scene. He's always like slumped over something, and he's like, Cisco. It's just like, you creep. Jesus Christ! He looks like he never not walks out of a shadow. Yeah. It's like fucking. All right, use a door.
I do like he does kind of sound like Captain Cold, like that, like cheesy, like voice.
Back when everybody sounds like Skeletor.
Yeah, yeah. And, like occasionally you'll see that like flare up in his speech when he's talking. No, I wasn't. Talking about
you're right.
So yeah, and then at the end, they find Barry Allen or he goes to capture them or whatever, and he stops them with ease, and then he's just like
he pulls them out into some like rape alley or
rape woods,
some Blair Witch.
Yeah, and then just like kind of tells them like you guys have to stop this, and then
no, he basically hit him on the nose with a newspaper.
Yeah, it was like no, and Captain Cold was just like,
I'll tell
everyone your identity, and he's just like, just don't kill anyone. That's like all he said. He's like, do what the hell you want, just don't kill anyone.
But
what the fuck?
They have that dynamic in the comics.
They do.
That's stupid.
He's like, don't kill anyone. He's like, don't rob. Leave Central City. He's like, no, it's my home.
Yeah,
and he's just like,
I like it here.
And he's just like, fuck, whatever. I don't care. I got more presents. Whatever. Bye. And then he's like, can I catch a ride? And Flash is just like, puts his helmet back on and just goes. And then, then Flash is, and then that's when he does the rogue line where he's like, rogues. Cute.
Which also, now that they have Weather Wizard in custody, and we're getting the Trickster next week.
Oh man,
I'm so excited.
The only one,
the Joker. It's the Joker.
Well,
remember that movie?
Still the Trickster.
Yeah. But he's Mark Hamill, so it's gonna sound like the
Joker. Yeah, but
Mark Hamill, that's awesome.
But Mark Hamill also played the Trickster though in the
original Flash TV show. So the only one I think we're missing is Mirror Master.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah. And Pied Piper is still in that jail.
Yeah, Pied Piper's still in the jail.
No. Piper's on the loose.
Oh, he got out. Yeah,
he got out.
On the loose.
So,
line me up Mirror Master or something.
Yeah.
I think Mirror Master was cast, though.
I'm not sure. But there's going to be the episode where they're all going to break out, and it's going to be like all the Rogues versus Flash. Actually, I hope that's a team-up episode. I hope that's a cool
team-up episode.
Flash
they don't need to team up for that.
The Rogues, there's a shitload of them.
So Flash is super fast. When he runs, everybody's like, so he just
he's having some problems fighting them one-on-one right now.
I don't know.
Because he's a new.
It'd be a really boring show if it was
because he's trying not to go too fast now back in time. So that's why he's kind of like worried. He's like, I don't want to fuck shit up. I don't want to step on a dinosaur.
Whatever.
Well, I mean,
it's gonna be good.
What I liked was that when he's talking to Wells at one point, Wells is showing how he's messed up from changing time. So, and then Barry realizes he shouldn't go back and save his mother.
Yeah.
But that's not saying he won't try, but the same thing, it's like, he had that mentality of, wait, I get this now. But, it's like the emotional disconnection of, like, but it's my mother, how can I not save her,
If Wells was, like, so adamant about not...
changing time.
Hearing the future. If he would have just shut up, he probably wouldn't have had to, like, at the end... Barry, throughout the episode, goes to... what the fuck is the newspaper called?
Well, Barry goes there... First he goes there, and first he interrupts Iris when the reporter is trying to give him the thing on... the shit on Wells. And Barry is the only one who knows about that. Which, that changes the whole dynamic of Cisco investigating.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They did a really good job in this show of...
covering the tracks.
Well, not that, but they also did a good job of... You had the scene last week where Cisco and Wells are talking and Wells kills him.
Yeah.
Right.
This week, you have the same talk.
But it goes a little different.
But it's different.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he doesn't kill... And he said,
he says the same lines
and everything. Basically gets the same thing across, but he doesn't have to kill him because he's not onto him.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you have the same talk, same room, everything like that. I liked that. I thought that was really cool, the way they did that.
Yeah, and Barry leaving the newspaper went up to, I don't know his name, the douchey reporter guy, and he was like, Wells is innocent. If Wells knew, like, if Wells let Barry tell him the future, he would have known that Barry wasn't, like
onto him.
Yeah. Nobody was onto him, so he went, and at the end, he killed...
But here's
douchey
the thing,
reporter
though.
guy.
The same way, though.
Yeah, the same way. Everything kind of happened.
Somebody had to die.
Yeah. The same events happened, minus the tidal wave, just to different people.
Yeah.
Right? Or in different ways, which is cool. And then at the end, after he kills the reporter...
Barry sees that the reporter's missing.
Yeah. Barry goes to tell
the
Wells
only one that knows that he's onto Wells.
Yeah.
Right.
So Wells doesn't even know that.
Yeah.
Because
Wells kind of fucked himself by not letting Barry actually open his mouth.
Right. Exactly. So now Barry's on to Dr. Wells, and now we're going to get this
Barry tells Joe,
Yeah, Barry tells Joe, and that's going to open up this story, which is the most interesting story.
But not next week, though, because that's all Trickster episode, I'm feeling.
Right. You're going to get part of the episode.
Maybe like 36 second ending.
No, you're going to get a side story of it. And Barry might start telling Cisco and Caitlin.
It's just going to be like the movie, what did Trickster say? Like the movie Speed? I feel like that's going to be the whole episode, is just him running.
I don't think so.
And then he's going to learn the Speed Force or anything like that. He's going to learn to like phase through the bomb.
He's going to learn himself quantum tunneling, I think it's called.
Something like that.
It's like a video game. Every episode, Flash learns his new ability. Right. He levels up every episode.
But yeah, I like you said, Flash has the most intact story this season. Arrow doesn't know where it's going.
Yeah. Arrow's kind of getting on that path though.
Yeah. The story in Arrow this season is not coming together as nicely as season 2 did.
I agree.
Yeah. Like this point in season 2, I was like on the edge of my seat and I was like biting my nails. It was great.
Well, we can talk more about that during our review.
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that during our review of Arrow, which you should watch. And also check out our review of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and our review of The Walking Dead. And our other videos too, which are down there. Like, favorite, subscribe.
And click all of them, please.
We'll see you guys over there.